On this topic, it's kind of nice because in the beginning, if the figures that you look at are not congruent at all, you can just put no and then go on to the next problem. Now, congruent, again, just means they're the exact same size and shape. So this first one, these two figures are not congruent, so we can move on to this one. So if we translate just means to slide, so you have to kind of know what all these words mean. But if we just slide figure C to the right, it's not going to map onto D, so that one's not going to work. If we take figure C and raise it up, that's not going to work. If we reflect C over the x-axis, it would be down here, so that won't work. Reflecting across the y, it doesn't work because it doesn't look like a mirror image. Rotate 180 degrees about the origin. So when you go 180 degrees, it goes in the opposite quadrant, so that wouldn't work. Rotate 90 degrees, that one actually does work because if you just kind of imagine turning it 90 degrees, it's going to map onto that one. So they kind of go through what each one looks like. And that's what it would be. Oh, so here's another way you can look at it. I didn't know this. So you can look at the 2 points and measure them, and if it's 90 degrees, then that's the rotation it was. Okay, so let's do some examples. This one I think is a little bit harder for me because it's just hard to see. Okay, so are these figures congruent? Yep. And it looks like we just picked it up and moved it. Let's see, it goes from 3 to -5, so it moves 8 units to the left. Oh wait, we're going from A to B, so 8 units to the right. So translate right 8 units, okay. And then this one, we're rotating, well, I guess it could be counterclockwise 90 or clockwise 270. So counterclockwise 90, gonna be that one. Okay. So these are congruent. They look the same, and it does look like a reflection. It looks like a mirror image in the y-axis. So I'm going to put reflect A in the y-axis, this one. And then these two, yes, they're exactly the same, and they just moved, wait, from C to D. So this way, from, let's see, 2 to -4. So 4 units. Oh, it must be 6. Oh, 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay. And it went from C to D is left. So this one isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, are these congruent? Yes. And it looks like a rotation. It's got to be 90 degrees. So if we go backwards, yeah, it's 90 degrees. Oh, it's nice they only give us 90 and 180. Are these two? Oh, and this looks like a reflection. So this is a reflection in the x-axis. The x-axis. It's actually kind of fun. I like that one. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.